name is Marnie Wooldridge, and I'm the director and writer of the upcoming episode that we're so excited for you to see. It is called Think Truth Today. It's a cast full of young adults and adults that are excited to press forward this message of abstinence. And we are raising the standard, and hopefully we'll reach hundreds and thousands of people stating that you too can abstain. We're going to give you tools, knowledge, and insight that you don't have to follow what media is saying, what music is saying, and maybe even what your neighbor next door is saying or doing. I live in Camden. I have an undergraduate degree in theater with the emphasis of strength training. I have my master's from Texas Women's University in dance with the emphasis of strength training as well. I've been writing plays off and on for years. I dance with a company in Houston, Texas called His Company International, and my heart is to use the arts, acting, singing, dancing, to bring forth positive messages that will make a change, not go against or not go with the regular flow of society, but to make a rebellious change in the positive realm. So we're excited about what's going to happen. We hope that you will tune in and learn and grow and see each series as we continue on. Thank you.
As life continues, so do different wars. Some of our biggest battles have derived from religion, government, sex, and sexuality. We have national wars, governmental wars, policy wars, election wars over each country, to each state, to each city. Each war becomes more hostile with these same topics. Battles have been here since before creation.
Today, one of our biggest battles that come to us in several different forms is sex. Sex is necessary for creation to continue. Sex was meant for the good of humanity, but just like anything else, it has its own precinct. Once this precinct or boundary is crossed, many end up overdosing. Without following the correct course of action, some fall into imprisonment and others receive the death penalty.
Traditionally, in early American history, the home was the place where discussion of sex took place. And even then, the conversation tended to be minimal, usually a mix of practical, physiology, and moral instruction, grounded in religious standards. Today, in the 21st century, the actual discussion of sex is in the school system. Homerooms to the dining room table or TV is openly conversed without remaining in the appropriate precinct.
The respect for what sex was meant to be for has been destroyed. Now we are reaping the penalty of broken boundaries, redefined sexual intent, early sexual freedom, which is now an oxymoron.
We are sorry for over 100 years of breaking down morality in this country we call free.
Hey, Jay, thanks for letting us use this time.
Ain't no problem.
Today we're going to be talking about restraining in the topic of sex.
What?
Oh, man. Yeah, I know it may sound challenging, but all the more it needs to be discussed. Many boys and men need to learn how to restrain. Just because a desire or feeling is there doesn't mean we have to act on it. We're part of a group called Impact that has been going around different parts of Camden speaking on the issue of sex among youth and young adults. We also have a phone number you can text us at, which is 803-420-7578. Please keep it clean.
What's the topic?
Sex or not sex. That is the topic.
Wow, we can talk on this forever.
Okay, what is restraint? Oh, and this is the prophet. He's our source of information.
What's up, Jay?
He helps us keep it real. He's our source of information. Who knows what restraint is?
Staying off my computer or phone, that's more like the impossible.
It means holding yourself back for something you really want to do. Or in the past, it meant not taking someone out.
Pepe, let me hold your computer.
Nah, that's alright.
No, seriously.
I don't let anyone touch my computer or phone.
I'm waiting.
Wait. Restraint. A measured condition that keeps someone or something under control or with limits. So I would say right now, my main man Mason, needs to show some restraint. Show some self-control. This computer came to be because of many years of work around the home. Birthday and Christmas money. We don't part.
Pepe, son, just give it to him.
Oh my goodness.
Man, you gotta calm down. Hey, Give me that, son.
Whoa, what are you doing, Prophet? I'm not the violent type. We just asked for a deputy.
Calm down.
Whoa, easy, Tiger. Who are you talking like the mafia? Let's all put our phones on the table.
Serious?
Yes.
You fellas are a little testy.
Man, this better be for something good, fabulous, and extraordinary.
Who in here will let someone start playing on their phone or computer? Who in here will let someone they know or maybe a stranger removing the protective shield and their phone cover?
Oh no, my ears already.
My thoughts exactly. You would want them to what?
Restrain.
Restrain themselves.
That's right, Abram.
You know, back in the day, if some fool came up to me trying to jack me for my stuff, he'd catch a couple slugs to the chest.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Great.
But now I'm a changed man. Yeah, I'll go easy on him. But he better let me know why he touching my stuff.
Well, why then will we feel any different about our bodies? Why does society make us think it's okay to have our fleshly bodies touched? Well, but we could be arrested or beat up for taking someone's electronics. Why are electronics more valuable than our bodies? Why are electronics more valuable than female bodies? Your mother's body.
Oh.
They all can catch a virus or an STI.
No way, man. Don't bring mamas into this.
How do you think you got here, the store?
Hey, you are not right.
Well, you guys can get a virus. My body is just as important as, well, I know people who like it or say they do.
What, getting an STD?
No sex.
Who and why would someone want to have restraints from sex? Sex is good and fun. Plus, I know a few older guys that do it whenever or basically with whoever.
Sounds like Sophia's dog.
So you call me a dog?
Well, if you act like one, smell like one, then maybe you are one.
Yo.
Well. I'm quite sure the older guys will be honest. They might say their first time was not all sparkly and fireworks. Some might even say they wish they had waited. The longer you wait, abstaining, the less likely you are to catch a disease, a STD, depression, loss of money, emotional stress, and pressure from female emotions.
Now, I have a sister. I better not see no dog coming up on her. No, he better show some restraint. Because that's the only way he's going to preserve his life.
Well, that's the only way she won't get pregnant or depressed from a breakup or a disease. Who in here is ready for a baby? Diapers, crying, throwing up.
Well, I'll be the first one to say, not me. She can just take care of the child. Besides, how do we know it's mine?
Don't you watch TV? They do have ways to prove who belongs to whom these days.
You're not as fast as that computer, Peggy. You're fast as your mouth, and that mouth's about to get a fast pop.
Okay, fellas. Sure is a lot of testosterone roaring in here. Let me tell you something. Y'all need to strap it up, zip it, close it, and cover it. And I don't mean with just a condom.
Wow, once you have a condom, all things are good, right? They even have different types to choose from.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's about to explode.
Nearly 250,000 babies were born to teen girls aged 15 to 19 years in 2014. So those stats either tell us condoms don't work all the time, or 250,000 guys don't know how to wear one or when to wear one.
You know, those stats are correct, but I believe if women would wear the proper clothes and not shake their booties and bounce their breasts all around town, it'd be a lot easier to keep Kong in the trunk. Just saying.
So are we putting the blame on others now?
No, calm down. I'm not saying that. But that's what they think out in the world. You know, if she didn't, if she hadn't, then it wouldn't.
That's right, man. If she didn't act that way, we would.
Well, I know y'all are all smarter than that. So at least let's see how smart you are. Do you know how to put on that condom?
Yeah, sure what you know. They try to teach us this at school. It's stupid.
Does it slide off?
No.
Do you reuse it?
Come on.
How long do you keep it in your pocket or your car?
I bet some of you guys keep it for a long time. The stats speak for you.
Okay, baby. Why don't you just clear your mind? What's up?
Well, I know the material makeup of the condom breaks down when condoms are kept too long in cars the next body heat. So that's probably one of the reasons we have so many single mamas.
You know, he has a point, you know. Condom use does not guarantee absolute protection against any STD or pregnancy. So let's go back to Mason's question. What is restraint or what is sexual restraint?
Right now, it's for me not to knock Pepe off his high horse. It's also for me not to quit school and do what I want to do in life.
Okay, let me set it straight for you. It is practicing self-control, which is the one certain way to avoid pregnancy, which y'all did say. But the bigger picture here is pregnancy before marriage and STDs. With the belittling of sex, uncontrolled sex, the statistics and consequences we hear about, they all make sense.
Like 1 in 4 girls has an STD.
Those girls need to control their stuff.
Well, they had to share their stuff with someone. It's not like they just went down to the Dollar General and started filling their carts up with chlamydia, herpes, HPV, or some other disease.
Like depression.
Son, it takes 2 to catch an STD, and they had to share their stuff with someone.
Well, I know many who will decide not to have healthy sex because they're just not thinking with their whole brain. We just aren't taught this.
That's what you and girls of impact are doing is so important.
I learned in high school that we don't really think clearly until after high school.
So that's what the problem is in most CRs.
Y'all,
You are included in the y'all.
Whoa, I don't go to school. I do school online, so I'm exempt.
boy, you are my son, but you still have testosterone and are under 25. Where you go to school, what color you are, or how much money you make does not protect you against disease, depression, or stupidity.
Ooh.
Well, Abram does have a point. Scientists have proven the brain doesn't fully develop until the mid-20s.
So is that why I had to wait till I was 25 to rent a car?
Yep, and why would you need to rent a car, Abram?
Oh, no reason. Just curious.
Well, before age 25, people are at higher risk of an accident.
Yo, that's some stupid. Car rentals no not to rent until age 25. But our government thinks we should have sex at age 12, 16, or This is some messed up information. This has gone from restraining and frustration to the healthy conversation of our prefrontal cortex.
So why don't they teach you about risk avoidance instead of how to protect yourself while having sex?
That's better on Capitol Hill.
What is the whatever you called it, cortex?
A cortex is the outer layer or skin, or a body is the outermost surface of the stem, or a root of a plant, or bonded on the outside by the epidermis and on the inside by the endodermis.
Well, it's good to see we have some academic intelligence in here, but I believe that Peppy was speaking about...
I got this, Peppy. This is where reasoning is formed. You see, young homies only think about what's on the surface. They never dig deep into it because they don't know how. I think it's because of bad fatherhood. If fathers would take a stand and teach young homies the proper way to respond and act sexually, then you would see a lot more thinking with their whole mind, their whole brain, instead with their whole penis. That's just real talk.
Interestingly stated, Prophet. The brain is structured in sections right over our ears is our amygdala. This is where we think up until our mid-20s. This is where excitement and thrill come in. No reason.
What?
What?
Yes, even though it's dangerous, that's what endorphins do, or dopamine. When it's released, it aids in the process of repetition. Dopamine doesn't know if the act is good for you or not. It's just released, and it tells your body, I want to do that again.
So kind of like dope.
Nah, don't you have any boundaries?
Guys, everybody hit your forehead.
Huh?
Yes, really. Hit your forehead like a aha moment, or I could have had a V8. This is your prefrontal cortex. And for most, it is not fully developed until the mid-20s.
So that's why young men need a father figure, guys, to help them make the right choices in life. I can tell you firsthand, some just ain't capable. That thought process just isn't there.
I know we at least have one in here like that.
Well, look, we do what we see. If a guy isn't given the proper information to make a good choice or a better choice, then he'll just do what he sees or hears.
True that. That's why men need a good, solid mentor. You know, they're doing what they see out on the streets, TV, songs, and artists. You know, the entertainment industry has been forming the voice of the people, right?
Yeah.
This is another reason why we're discussing this topic, in the hopes that others will think and see that they have other options.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try and will us back in. Restraint and abstinence, or to abstain, go hand in hand. So now, what is abstinence?
Well, here's a hint. It means to not do something that you enjoy, But who in our world or culture abstains?
I abstain sometimes from doing homework.
Yep, so that's why you're staying after school.
Yeah, and I want to see Josie.
Josie, the girl who tutors after school?
Yeah, man, she is. She just is.
Back to the question. Who in our culture abstains? Evie says Tim Tebow.
Evie? Who is Evie?
Evie is my access to all her questions and cultural viewpoints. She says Tim Tebow abstains and teaches others about it. Then there's an NFL 24-year-old superstar from the New York Giants, Prince Nakamura, who stated in an interview with Muscle Fitness magazine that because of his religious beliefs, he is a virgin. So there'll be once in our time that are not just practicing football, but abstinence.
They're virgins?
Well, Evie does have a purpose today. Let's now define what a virgin is. Another word that has become unclear in our society today. Anybody?
Everyone, keep your boxing gloves down. But I know a few, and almost the word is distinct.
I know what a Bloody Margarita is, or a Virgin Mary.
I got it.
Pepe?
A virgin is someone who has not had sexual intercourse. I know a black belt, karate, who waited till he was married to have sex.
Now that's pretty cool.
However, sexual activity is the touching of oneself or another person in an act of sexual stimulation.
That karate dude showed himself to be a real man. One who abstains can show themselves as an open gift to the spouse.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Weird.
This is the ultimate goal while we're having these talks around the community and holding impact meetings with the girls and the guests. The purpose, again, is to see where people are and to equip them with the tools on how to restrain their bodies and mind. Also, CDC, Center of Disease Control, states at least 60% of youth are abstaining.
Wow.
Evie says among U.S. high school students surveyed in 2015, 41% never had sexual intercourse. 30% has had sexual intercourse during the previous 3 months ending these. 43% did not use any condom the last time they had sex. 14% did not use a method to prevent pregnancy. 21% had drunk alcohol or used drugs last time they had sex. And only 10% of sexual experienced students have ever been tested for human immunodeficiency virus, HIV.
Let me tell you all a little bit more about what's going on in the streets and in the shadows. They need this information. If it wasn't for God who saved me one night, I'd still be lost and ruined. I used sex. Before I got married, I used sex to fill a void that only God could fill. It filled me up with emptiness. I was looking for something to make me whole, but it just wasn't there. To the point where what I was looking for drove me to try to commit suicide.
Wow.
But he literally pulled me out of a grave, pulled me out of a ditch. So y'all ready for this?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Preach, prophet.
God created sex. First created sex for procreation. And the sharing of love between a man and a woman within a marriage.
That's important.
It's actually a natural fit. And most pleasurable when enjoyed within boundaries.
Procreation of...
Not more Abrams, more Peppers.
Nah. More Abrams and more Josies.
More of the human population. This is vital to the continuation of the human race.
Does everything have to have boundaries? It seems like the idea of boundaries makes more people want to break the boundaries.
True that? That's why our prisons are so full. The boundaries are set to protect us. We just need to learn how to be free within the boundaries given.
Now, that kind of sounds like oxymoron. Freedom with boundaries?
Sex has been changed from something special, like a gift, into just something normalized. It is not treated special.
True.
Yeah.
That's why many kids out there in the streets, they're good kids, but they just don't have the right role models or mentors in their lives. That's Jaquel. He's a prime example of what's going on with many of our young kids many of our young men these days.
Yeah, I just saw him the other day.
Hey, Jaquel's dad was there, but wasn't there. You know, his mom had several men in the home. Each man portrayed or pretended to be a father. Once the breakup occurred, another promise was broken to Jaquel. And this began a pattern for him. A belief system that wasn't really truth, but it was all he knew.
So he began to believe a lie. That's what the media does if we aren't careful about what we watch, read, or listen to.
Yeah, but you know, we shouldn't be dictated by the world system. Just because the mass is watching soap operas or movies with sexual content doesn't mean we have to. Because we all have a choice of what we allow inside of us, because it will come out one day. For example, a tree will produce what its roots are. An apple tree will produce not grapes, but apples.
So a pineapple tree won't produce turkeys?
Oh, goodness. A pineapple can, but obviously a human can produce a turkey.
Well, sadly, Jaquel and many kids like him don't fall far from the tree, unless someone comes in, plants new fertilizer, and continues to water it.
So what happened with Jaquel?
Well, he was one of the lucky ones for a while. His aunt took him in, helped him with school and sports. He became a great wrestler, and even won boys state. He had the looks, charisma, and a praying heart.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for the but.
Man, you're not the optimistic one. Why does there always have to be a but?
Well, he did say for a while.
Yep, there is a but. Once you start winning tournaments and doing good at soccer, his biological dad started coming around, which was maybe good for Jaquel's heart, but not his future.
Not cool, I remember this. His dad used to take him to hotels and girls' houses.
Wow.
Well, the one good thing he still had was his praying aunt, who fought for him and still showed up to all of his meets and games. She made sure he got to school, home from school, and turned in his homework.
But the influence and no boundaries from his dad proved sadly detrimental. He had won a state championship in wrestling, a scholarship to a good college, but once he left his aunt's protection, lost his boundaries, went off to sow his oats at the beach.
So you can get good genes, but if you aren't taught how to use them, then it doesn't matter how talented you are. It can just go to hell in a handbasket. So he went to college, right?
Yeah, they can have all the girls he wanted.
His aunt got pretty desperate. You know, desired for him to keep his word on his renewed virginity commitment in his new walk. But once he left her protection, the desperation kicked in, and his hormones became unleashed. It was like Superman in a trance from the Black Widow. His aunt even told him to go to college, and if he was going to sleep with girls, sleep with college girls, but at least go to college.
I'm sure college girls have STDs too.
Just maybe smarter ones.
This ain't no test, man.
Yeah, but Abram, that was prefrontal cortex was not fully matured for him to reason and think into the future. He
lost it, fell into the hookup world. He was replica man being led by a sex organ. He had, and possibly still has, the typical eyelashes of a male who did not receive his father's attention. Whose father treated women as sex objects and house cleaners.
So you're a psychologist now?
I'm studying.
You're only 15.
You two are like the circus.
The hookup population. Now we're hearing about this more and more in our everyday sitcoms and police shows, which aids in the normalization of sex.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the great tech whiz nerd Peppy.
40 to 80% college students have hooked up. 10% of women have done more than 6 times. And 57% college women say being promiscuous was a way to fit in.
Wow.
You know, the talk about Sophia's dog reminds me. In animals, sex serves the purpose of procreation. In man, it has an additional purpose, a psychological one. It promotes the emotional growth between a husband and wife. It strengthens the bond that led them to the altar, and as a beneficial side effect, it fortifies or secures the home that they've established with their family.
But who believes in this now? Who actually believes in marriage now?
This guy.
See, I would like to believe in marriage, but our country basically acts like teens. Not even teens, preteens.
And how's that?
Well, if you don't like it, pow. throw something down. You can go online right now and pay approximately $149 for an easy, cheap, and fast solution to breaking up what was supposed to be a lifelong covenant. There's just something wrong with that.
This is another reason why we're discussing this, in the hopes that others will see and think that there are other options.
Well, truth doesn't change, whether you believe it or not. It is constant, and we all have a choice to believe it. But the outcome of the truth is still the same.
This reminds me of a quote that I saw on Facebook. It spoke strongly to me. A lie doesn't become truth.
That's right.
Wrong doesn't become right. And evil doesn't become good just because it's accepted by the majority.
That's powerful. I bet Sophia can make a song out of that.
This is why we're using the book, Think Truth Today. This is a tool to help teach truth and how to make more healthier and informed choices.
Knowledge is power.
Like the difference between comprehensive sex and sexual risk avoidance, SRA?
Yes, Justice and Johanna are not studying this right now.
Wait, Johanna? Johanna who is pretty?
Yes, Johanna, who is pretty, who's not making the best choices right now.
Well, I think she just lost her focus and purpose. Maybe this is going to help her to keep back on track.
Oh yeah, I heard about her track record. She can make somebody stumble.
Well, you have a brain to make a wise choice, and you don't have to go in heat every single time a good-looking girl goes by.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Let me show that I hear and listen. Abstinence is to avoid any type of sexual activity. Gosh. Restraint. I remember. Restraint is to hold off on doing something that you like to do, and procreation produces life. More Abrams.
Fine.
Okay, I think this is a wrap today. We will all meet for impact, and discussion will be what if safe sex from 3 different areas. You can text us at 803-420-7578, and please keep your comments clean.
Oh, who is that?
Whoa!
It was on hormones.